Alright guys, welcome back. It's J-Dogs here again. We're back here on the Spiritcraft server, and I've been working on this roof, and since you guys saw it the last time, I actually took parts of it down and redid it. I changed my mind on the design that I'm going to go with on the roof here. I actually am going to be going quite different, and you're probably asking yourself why this is sticking out so awkwardly. I hope it all makes sense by the time we complete this next part here. But basically, let's see, I need slabs. I've got all kinds of stuff in my inventory here. And we are going to start with this and bring that out by 2. And then I want to take this all the way around. And, oh crap, well, we need that one there anyway, so that's fine. Placing these on here is not going to be very easy, but I'm just going to show you guys the front half here, and then I'm going to kind of go around myself and put the rest of them on. But I want you to see what the front here is going to look like, because I think the design is going to come out pretty nicely. I at least have the front half finished up. Like I said, I took out these seams here, and then we're going to go here again. Boop. Okay. I'll get up here. And one more. There we go. Now here we'll just be able to do something like this. And then along the top edge we're going to go like this. Whoops. And then on this side we're going to do the same thing. So we want to go doop, 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 boop. And I figured today we'd get right into doing some building. I've been wanting to work on this, and I think it's a long time overdue. Alright, so we need a few of these real quick. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here. Well, actually we need to keep that down here. And we're going to run fences all the way along the top here. Now, like I said, it probably looks a little awkward. You're probably asking yourself, what the heck is he doing? But I promise it's going to turn out looking good. I think it does anyways. I have a little replica of this. Not the whole thing, just like the little front half. Actually, just these 2 windows. Because I was figuring out the window design. And I kind of went around and fiddled with a few things, and I think this is going to come up looking really nice. Now the front edge here, actually we need those back, is actually going to be extended a little more. We're going to go 1, 2, and you're going to notice that I've taken the slabs off of these, and that's because, well, I need to actually put slabs here first. 1, 2, and then that's because these are going to come straight down like so. And we're actually going to have somewhat of a porch and then a roof for the first floor porch, which I think is going to look pretty good. It's not going to extend all the way around this way, and you guys can leave your opinions if you think it should or not. But the reason it's not going to extend, because I tried it a little bit. Again, I was working in creative on my single player world, and it didn't come out looking the way I thought it should. This little design here looked much better, and I got this design from looking at a few builds that between Beatable and Corrales and a few other people. I kind of look at their builds and get inspiration, which is something that's highly encouraged by both of them and many other people, and I myself would also encourage it, because getting ideas for stuff like this is really hard sometimes, and taking the time out to just watch a few videos and get inspiration and you know, get ideas is sometimes really hard to do. So I mean, you know, definitely sit down, watch some videos, and see if you can get inspired for some of your designs. You know, I'm not copying by any means, because I took something that I saw basically and put my own twist on it, which is exactly what I think people should do. Because, you know, when it comes to it, you know, you can't really come up with something all the time, I guess. It can be difficult sometimes just to think of a basic design, and I think this is going to look really nice when we come down to it. So, we're going to go through a few more pieces here, and I'm going to show you guys what we've got going on in the front here. So you're going to see we've got these little side flares that come down, and so I went ahead and brought that out with the rest of it. You can see here that that's how that's going to look. Now that's going to allow for me to have a second floor porch also. And what I have in mind for the actual second floor, I think is going to look really good. Originally, my idea was to go with some sort of peaked roof, and then I started looking around with a few different things that I've messed with before, and the idea I came up with is actually something I don't see done often, and I figured I'd give it a shot. Sorry for all the pausing I've got between the hiccups and the burps. But a few things I'm going to discuss here while we're going through working on the house and checking things out. In case you're wondering, it's actually fairly late at night that I'm doing some recording. I was trying to get inspired for this, and once I finally did, it just kind of just flowed. And so I didn't want to lose my inspiration for it, so I just went ahead and started doing this. As you can see, the corner is going to cut there, and now I'm going to go upstairs and kind of show you what's going on with that. Let's go up through here. I moved my little staircase that goes up temporarily here. We will be working on the center staircase pretty soon. I think this area here is going to be left open pretty much, and I'm going to have like a railing that goes around the edge, because I think that's going to look pretty cool. This edge over here, and I'm going to show you how it comes back. We're just going to take this down so I can kind of show. Whoops, we need more stairs. Alright, there we go. So this is going to kind of wrap around and go into this area, and then this one, this front is basically going to be the top half, not the overhang, because I don't think it's going to look good if I do that over here. But the top half that we're going to be putting on top there is going to be replicated over here when we get ready to, and then this part right here, I think we're going to just bring down with this lip, as you can see that I'm bringing around. We're just going to bring it all the way around here, but instead of turning here like we would normally, I'm just going to have it overhang this edge, and then I'm going to try to think of something to put on these edges here. But basically that side's going to be the same as this side and this side, and there's going to be some windows set up, and basically what I want it for is so that either one of the three sides can be, you can be able to come over here, look out the window and watch the sunset. Same thing with that side, you can go over there and watch the sunrise and have some nice viewpoints. And I didn't want to exactly replicate the windows and the walls from downstairs, so we've got a different idea in store for that too. I'm still going to be using the same materials, but I don't think I'm going to use quite so much stone upstairs. It's just going to be mostly the clay blocks and the the wood logs. So, dang it, why do I keep double placing blocks here? Alright, so I just want to get this corner turned so you can kind of see what's going to be going on here. And we'll stop it here for now. So I'm probably going to do a jump cut here in a minute, and we're going to finish up this top layer, and then I can start showing you what the rest is going to be like. But this is the overhang, so this is not actually going to be walked on here. And this is part of the roof, which I've got a picture pulled up to the side, actually right about let's see here, right about 2 in, I think it is. So here, we're going to turn around and put this guy. I think that's right. Yep. Then we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and 4, and put one there, I think it is. Yeah, that looks right. I'm pretty sure. And then in between we're going to stick some fencing. And this will all make sense here in a little bit. I know it doesn't quite make sense, but we'll be getting there with that. And then I just need that log for there. Again, this will make sense in a minute. But this is just going to be, again, like another little piece of balcony that you can come out and just kind of look over. So, let me pop these few stairs in here real quick. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get a good share of this stairway put in, again, through here, the 3 layers, and finish that side and finish that side. And we'll come back here in a second and I will show you the next part of what we're going to be working on. So, be right back in a second, guys. Alright guys, so welcome back. We're back here and we've got this first section done, so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. The roof is actually going to make the house look quite a bit lower in my opinion, but I kind of like it. Like when we finally get where we're going with this, I think you're going to see it. The only downside is on the side here, it kind of covers up this, so you can't really see that unless you're kind of up close. But I'm okay with that because I think overall it's going to give it a really cool look and really make the rest of the house pop. So we're going to come up here and I'm going to show you what we did. The back area, I just did the 3 lines straight across for now. Now this may change in the back end here, but I just wanted to get the basic frame of this up. As you can see, this overlaps about 1 on the side here, and again, I'm not sure what we're going to do through here. I've got to get that figured out. We might just do like a line of planks and then a line of slabs possibly, just to give it, you know, a little bit of a lip or something, instead of like a complete overhang. Both sides here are going to look the same. That's why I came over here and did the fence and the post. And we're going to go on from this post, and as you can see, I picked up some glass, some panes, but for right now we're going to be working with this clay again, and we're going to be working with the spruce wood. So we're going to start, I'm going to look at my picture I got pulled up on the side here. We're going to start with 1 there, and we're going to put 2 more, just like that. And then what I want to do is I want to come this way, skip 2. Is that right? Skip 2? Yeah. And then come up here, make a turn, and then do 2 here. And then we're going to start with the clay again, and go this way. Let me turn my picture for a minute. See if I can get an up-close shot of this. I remember how it goes, kind of. Okay, so on the inside there, yeah, we're going to go all the way to the top with the cyan. So we're going to go there. I believe it goes to the top here and here and here. And then I know for sure there, here, and here. Basically, there's going to be a secondary roof that goes on this top piece, and I want to make sure that I'm not covering it up, but for now I'm going to go ahead and do that whole piece there. And then we're going to be coming across with 2 pieces here, and then we're going to go there, and then 2 more, and another one of these. So you can see we've already made a little area here. This is going to be a window, and this here is actually going to be a doorway. So I'm going to bring this across, and I'm going to bring this up. Whoops. I'm goofing up because of the jump boost. So one there, one there. So that's all I want to do for now on this. Like I said, there's going to be a roof. I was trying to think of the words. Sorry. That comes up through there, but right here, this is where it's going to get a little different. And so I'm trying to make sure I keep an eye on my picture here. Okay. So it's there, and then we're going to do there, there, and there, I believe. And one more here? No. Just there, I think. Check the picture again. So where that is, trying to make sure this lines up right. There's going to be another one here, I believe. That's going to go up that way. And I'm sorry, guys, if there's a lot of ums and things in between. I got told by different people that they wanted to see a lot more of me actually building. And this is usually how I kind of tend to do things, is just looking at bits and pieces that I've done and then going back. Let me see here. Best picture for me to look off here. Probably that one. Okay. So we're going to get this, and like I said, once we get one side done, it's easy to replicate it. So I just want to make sure that I don't mess it up, so we're not doing it again. Okay, so that's how that's supposed to look, pretty much. And then we're going to have on the inside here, did I do that right? Out by one. Yeah, and then right there I think it is. So actually I don't think this goes here, now that I'm looking at it. Okay, this goes here. But anyways, this is kind of my building process. I tend to just kind of see what I want to deal with, and I did do parts of this in creative. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't, just to see what I'm going to like and what I won't. And I like this. I like the way that it turned out. The only thing I didn't like is right here, it does get a little bit narrow for the porch walkway that goes around the second floor, but I'm okay with that because there, for the most part, besides that little area, it's got quite a bit of room that you can walk around and get a good view out the top here. So we're going to do the same thing on this side, now that we know what we're doing. And then there's going to be one here, one here, one here. I don't think we're lining up right. Why is that not lining up right? It was one away, 3, space of 2, oh, 3 on the end. 1, 2, and, oops. Why does this not look right? This does not feel right or look right. Because see, this big gap here is supposed to be the same on this side. And it's nowhere near that big. Okay, let's see what we did wrong here. Let's just copy this. So is it 1, 2, 3? That's another one I need to make sure that it's 3 and not 2. Yes, it is 3. Okay. And No, actually it's 3 on the side, but it's supposed to be 2 in the front. That's where we messed up. Shoot. This is only supposed to be 2 wide. Dang it. Okay, so while I tear this down, I'm going to tell you guys, the reason I'm doing some more building and stuff like that, like I was saying, is I want you guys to see the process of what I go through to try to build some of these things, and the teardowns that I end up doing so many different times. And I don't want to, like, the first part I skipped, but that was only because it was basically something that it was just repetitive for me. So that part we didn't need to watch, or you didn't need to watch, whatever. Okay, let me make sure I get this right before I keep talking. Space. There. I don't think this one was supposed to be here. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, okay. But I wanted you guys to be able to kind of see what I do and what I go through when I build. I don't know if it's a big interest to you. Still not lining up. What the heck? Oh, nope. We got 3 there for some reason. That's what it was. We didn't move this piece over. So it's 1, 2, piece there, piece there, piece there. Whoops. Wait, what are we doing? We're randomly placing blocks now. Quit doing that. Okay, so there, and there. Now we're good. Alright. But if you guys have suggestions, I do want to hear what you have for suggestions. But I wanted to get this knocked out, and I just didn't want to come back and say, oh, well, we're done with it. And kind of be where you guys didn't get to see what happened and what went on. So I figured we'd do a buildy episode this time. So I just kind of jumped right into it and did some building for you guys. And I hope you guys are enjoying the episode. If you do, don't forget to give it a like. Let me know that you enjoy these types of episodes. Blah. Can't talk today. Okay, 1, 2. The only problem that I ever have, and if you guys, got questions or whatever, feel free. The only problem I tend to have sometimes is trying to figure out what to talk about during some of these episodes, because like with PvP, I have somebody to talk to or whatever, and some of these other ones I tend to have people to talk to. But when I'm doing it this way, it's something I've always had problems with, is I'm not very good at just randomly talking about stuff. But if there is stuff that you guys want to know about or hear about or discuss or whatever it is, let me know, because I will be more than happy to talk to you guys about anything you want me to talk about, for the most part. So, alright, so I left those because I want to do the roof here in a second. There's 2 options for the glass up here, and I'm going to kind of show you those now. First of all, in the center, we're actually going to dig out a little spot here, because we're going to have a little overlook into the down below area here, like so. And I'm going to hop down and grab the glass. Now, this blue might get changed later on, I don't know, but for right now it's going to stay blue. We may eventually turn it to the clear. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think it would look better clear and just leave the outside area blue? This is going to be part of a roof, actually, and that's why we got to go with the squares, is because the panes, in my opinion, don't look quite right. So this is actually going to come straight up this way, and it goes up, what is it, even with this. And then it's actually going to go back this way, and this is where we're going to use a ton of glass. So I'm just going to bring it back a little bit, but so you can see what we're working with. So that's going to be a little middle layer there. I've got ideas for like bushes and things to go up in here on the outside decorations. And then here is where we have an option to do panes or blocks. So I'm going to put both in here. I think for now I'm going to end up using the panes because they give it more depth. If you guys think different, voice your opinions below. Let me know what you think, and we may switch to the pane or the blocks. But I've always been more of a glass panes kind of person because, well, actually not for a while I wasn't, and then, whoops, of course it's raining. Let's go sleep real quick, because I'm the only one on the server because it's way too late at night. But I'm going to head down here. For the longest time, what I was talking about here is the panes and blocks of glass. For the longest time, I was all about doing glass blocks because I didn't think the panes lined up right. I didn't think they looked right and things like that. But lately I've gotten to where for windows, I think panes are a lot better. They give more depth, and it makes it look really cool. So this is what we've got so far. I'm going to get something to eat here. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what the roof is going to kind of look like here. And again, bear with me as I try to look at this. So what we're going to do first is on this top block here, we're going to come out by 2. Take this back piece out. And it's going to come across just like so. Thank goodness for jump boost, makes getting up here easier. Okay, so I am going to need, here, let's take that out. We're going to need that block. Whoops. And then we're going to come across through here. And then this actually ends up sticking out. Let me make sure how many it's going to stick out here. Where's my picture of it? By, what is it? 1, 2, I think it's 2. Let me double check here. It's the front that I need to see. Okay, it sticks out by, actually it looks like it sticks out a little further. Okay, so from, I'm just going to go ahead and take it out by 2, and if it's supposed to go out by more, we'll take it out by more. But I think it's actually only supposed to be out by 2. So that's what we'll do for now. Yeah, because it kind of lines up right here with one before the fencing. So we're going to do that, and that's how that goes. And then at the very top here, we're going to do one more row. Bring it up by 2. And then I've got a little design here that we're going to do on the top. And I believe it's supposed to go right here. Like that. And then on this side it goes like this. And we're going to take it all the way over this way. And bring it back. Like that. And then near towards the center, we're going to put slabs, where was it? Right here, I believe. Yeah, and then bring the slabs out by 1. There we go. And then on the inside here, it's just more slabs. And so this is actually going to be our main roof of the entire house. And this is going to be to where there can be no spawns on the top of the house because it's upside down half slabs and stairs, which mobs cannot spawn on either one of them. But there's going to be a split down the center, as you can see here, where this glass is going to split, and it's going to run all the way down the center of the house, which I think is going to look really cool with the design that we're doing here. So let's see. I've got to go do the same on this side. So we need this single block there. Back down to here. Boop. 1. Cross through there. But yeah, as you guys can tell, I don't tend to be too talkative during these, and it's unfortunate, I think, because I just don't know what to talk about. A lot of people tend to talk about what they've done throughout the week. Oh, I need more stairs. And I don't really tend to do a whole lot. I don't have the greatest exciting life. um, I do know that earlier this week Titanfall came out, or it was actually a little while ago. And I've heard mixed reviews, to be honest. Some people have been saying that it's really cool. Some people have been saying, you know. One thing that I've heard, and I think Titanfall has come out with a really cool game. I think they've got a great concept. The only thing that I've said to several people is I did hear that the only type of campaign that they came out with for the game was on multiplayer, because the entire thing is multiplayer. And in my opinion, they kind of dropped the ball there. I think they could have easily gone with a single-player campaign and made a really cool campaign mode for single player. Even if it was just something very simple where you know, you use your Titanfall to save the world, or you know, so just, you know, your random stories that they come up with. But I really think it could have been something cool where they teach you how to use your Titanfall and all kinds of different things like that. But I don't know. I haven't gotten to play it yet, unfortunately. I didn't have the money to get it, and personally I probably wouldn't anyways, because it's still a little expensive for me. But once it comes down, we might get it and try it out, and I might change my opinion on it completely. You never know. So that's something that I plan to try to maybe do in the future here. I've had several people, switch of subjects here, I've had several people talk about doing Patreon lately, and that's something that I really hope people kind of get into and get behind a little bit more, because it really helps me out. And on top of that, that allows me to get some of these newer games and play them for you guys, and give you reviews and opinions and show you some gameplay and stuff like that. So, anyways, on the front here, we've got most of this done, and I want to go down and show you guys what this is looking like, because I'm hoping you're going to see what I see here. I think the look of this is really awesome. Do you see it? Do you see it? Is it cool? Do you like it? I think the build of it is coming out really cool. I may end up doing a little bit more besides just the clay up there, since we've got the stone down below, but I don't want to copy it. Like, I could easily just copy the pattern and put that up there. And if you guys think that that would be a good idea, you know, maybe I'll try that on one of them and kind of show it to you. But I wanted something a little bit different. I didn't want to completely copy it. But we might throw a little bit of stone up there and see what it looks like. So, but I'm going to head back up here, and we're going to pretty much start wrapping it up. We've had a kind of good episode. It's been kind of talky and just random things, I guess. But I wanted to show you guys what I've got going on, my ideas for the roof here. And probably the next time we come back, I'm going to have a lot of this gone down that way. And then basically what I'm going to do is, the way that this is brought up this way to like a flat, it's going to be very similar near the back end. I'm going to bring the sides up there and up there on both sides, and then we're going to just kind of take it flat across. And I may even have another one of these pieces of glass like this that just goes straight down the center, from left to right here, and it'll just, you know, be a really cool way to look out through the top. And then we're going to have probably different supports on the inside and things of that nature. I originally was going to make this a complete walk around, but it got really narrow here, and I figured we can just really easily cut it off and just have a nice front porch hanging off around here. And I like the little, you know, peek down into there, you know. Overall, I think it's going to turn out really cool. I know we didn't get too much done, but I just really wanted to show you guys kind of my building process and what how things go. And if you really enjoyed it, if you want to see more of me doing building, feel free to, you know, give it a like, give it a comment, and tell me, you know, I really enjoyed the episode, do more building. And I'll be sure to do that. If you don't really care for them, leave me a comment. Say, I don't mind when you do jump cuts. I don't mind when you skip over things and just kind of build stuff. I know this is a very large build, and that's why we're doing more work on it, guys. I want to get it completed. I do have ideas for many more builds around here that are going to be much smaller than these, but it's going to make it look like more of a, not a city, I would say, but like a town, whatever. And I want to keep the looks similar to these, but not exact. Like over there where we did my shop, you can kind of see some of the builds that I did over there, and I plan on implementing some of those here too. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to leave it a like I said. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. And I really enjoy hearing comments from you guys. And if you have any ideas, and this is something else I've asked before, and I'm going to put it out there again, only because I do like, doing things that are entertaining for you guys. If you have any suggestions for other games you might have me play on some of the other days of the week, instead of maybe like, one day don't do PvP games and play something random, be sure to put that down in the comment section below. It can be anything from maybe something that's just a small series of just a few episodes, or even something that would just be literally something that would just be one episode and it's a one and done kind of thing. Leave it down below. Let me know what it is. Leave the name of the game, and if it's free, I will have no problem doing a little video on it. If it costs money, depending on how much it is, I still might go ahead and do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy. Peace out.